So welcome back to the sawmill, friends. I have a lot to get done today. Let me show you. So I need to take the LT35 and kind of move it further back that way because it's in the way right here of the edger. And if you're wondering why this sawmill's here, this is part of the project we're doing over in Southwest Virginia with the hurricane cleanup. Once I get all the logs ready, we're taking this over there and sawing them up into lumber. And this is not my sawmill, it still belongs to Wood-Mizer. They just loaned it out for that project. And this one's actually for sale. If you want to buy it, send me an email and I'll hook you up with it. And when this sawmill does sell, all the proceeds will go to the Hurricane Relief Fund down here in North Carolina and Northeast Tennessee and Virginia and the places affected. So it goes to a good cause. So if you're looking for an LT35 and you don't mind getting one with a few hours on it, you may have found it right here. And if you buy this one, you can pick it up here at my location and I'll even train you on it. I'm also going to take the 5835 tractor and park it way up there. I don't know if you guys can see it in the new shop, and that will free up this room right here under the lean-to to stack lumber. There's no sense in having it parked down here when I got a nice shop up there with plenty of room. And also, guys, some of y'all been asking about this machine right here that you see tucked away. This is a Wood-Mizer MP100 molder planer. It does a lot of different things. It can plane beams, it can make log cabins, it can do all kinds of stuff, guys. It runs off electric. Right there's the control box, and it has about 18 foot of track right there on the bottom I need to set up. We're gonna build a log cabin here, friends, sometime next year, a small log cabin. And this machine right here is gonna build the entire wall structure of it. I can't wait to get it going. As soon as I get power down here, we're gonna set this thing up and start using it. And I'm not sure if I'll do this today, but I'm thinking about moving the edger to a different location inside the building. I just haven't made my mind up yet. I'll let you guys know about that sooner or later. And this stack of lumber right here we just took out of the kiln. This is poplar. I need to run this through the edger and make it 7 3/4 on the width. That way tomorrow when it's raining, we can run this through the molder and make it in shiplap. Then over here on the sawmill, we got some poplar to finish up. Right there's a bunch of boards. I need to stack those on a pallet and finish up that cant. And I know there's still sawdust on the floor. Wood-Mizer is building a conveyor as we speak, and hopefully we'll have it here sooner than later. We can get that mesh right there cleaned up. But the first thing I need to do, friends, is put a different attachment on Mr. Cotto and go get the log splitter, because I think for right now, and this may change, I'm going to park it right here in this first bay. Ever since I started bringing equipment down here to the new building, I've been trying to configure it the way I want it. And it seems like I'm moving things around 2 or 3 times before I leave it alone. The log splitter, this will be the 3rd place I've had it, I think. It may work over here, but there is one problem, and I'll show it to you guys here in just a minute. But until then, let's go get it. According to the gauge here, we got a 1/4 tank left, so it's 25 gallons. This container holds 100, and 100 does not last very long when you have multiple machines like I do that all take diesel. ahead and warm up the edger. And if you're wondering what kind of engine's on this machine, this is a 25 horsepower Yanmar with no def or regen or nothing like that. I think 25 horsepower is the cutoff as far as regen goes and def and all that stuff with diesel engines, but I could be wrong. And if I am, it's the first time this year. Shouldn't have to use glow plugs too much today. It is December 27th and it is 60 degrees right now. I should probably take this hoodie off. I'm starting to get a little hot. All right, guys, that didn't take too long. Right there's our lumber. The next stop for this stuff will be the wood shop. I'll run it through the planer to knock it down to 1 inch, and then we'll run it through the molder to make shiplaps. So 2 more passes, and that lumber will be made into some really nice shiplap to put on the walls in the new shop. And over here, guys, let me get the camera tilted over. I need to come up with a better workflow right here. As you can see, that's the scrap that comes off the lumber after it goes through the edger. And I'm not going to burn this. I think I'm going to start piling it up and run that through the wood chipper. At least get something out of it. That's better than burning it. I can use it for kindling, but I don't need that much kindling right there. But what do you guys think? I need to rework my configuration here on the edger and put some thought into that and try to have a better workflow. We'll think about that later. So now I need to stack some lumber on that pallet, and I haven't tried this in a long time. Let's see if it still works. Yep, still works. Haven't done that in a long time.